नमस्कार फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू हेडलाइंस ऑफ द डे। इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस मेजर हेडलाइंस ऑफ द हिंदू। और आज की हमारी पहली इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन है हिंदू वुमेन सूट इन ज्ञानवापी केस मेंटेनेबल सेज कोर्ट। इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन पेज नंबर 1 and it is related to paper 2 polity and governance. In this article we have to know about the places of worship, special provisions act 1991, objectives, criticisms and suggestions. इन सारे पॉइंट्स को लाइन बाय लाइन हमारी वेबसाइट पे कवर किया गया है और लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। Our next important headline is CAA petitions to be heard on October 31st. It is available on page number 1 और ये भी related है paper 2 polity and governance से। In this article we have to know about Citizenship Amendment Act, its objectives, controversy related to it, government stands and way ahead. तो इनको भी हमारी वेबसाइट पे कवर किया गया है और लिंक कहाँ मिलेगा। Our next important headline is Mud Games bring curtains on Onam in Kerala Hamlet. It is available on page number 6 और ये related है paper 1 art and culture section से। In this article we have to know about Chalikalam 2022 festival and Onam. तो Chalikalam 2022 witnessed several unique games conducted in mud, right? Our next important headline is India has lost its way in the use of international law. It is available on page number 8 और ये related है paper 2 international relations. In this article we have to know about India's engagement with international law, issues associated with it and what lies ahead. It has been stated that over the years India's engagement with international law norms in multiple fields such as human rights, trade, investment, environment, ocean, space, etc. has been expanded vastly. However, it has also been stated that India's engagement with international law has been marginal, especially in articulating its national interest internationally. A major reason for India's failure to effectively employ the international law vocabulary is that its foreign service is heavily populated by generalist diplomats who are wedded to the theories of international relations, and departments are also grossly understaffed. Academic obstructions are also there, like academically. International law has largely remained a neglected discipline in the last 75 years, which explains poor state in this area. It has been stated that India's ambition of punching above its weight in the international affairs cannot be accomplished without investing in international law. Our next important headline is 3 to Tangle. It is available on page number 8 और ये related है paper 2 international relations से। In this article we have to know how US decision to refurbish F-16 fighter fleet of Pakistan impacts India-US relations. तो अभी क्या है? India is upset with US decision to refurbish the F-16 fighter fleet of Pakistan. The fleet has been backbone of Pakistan Air Force since the early 1980s and upgraded and replenished periodically. India and US have committed to deepening defense and security cooperation, but the indulgence of Pakistan dampens that spirit. India's concerns are immediate and real. Terrorism against India has been Pakistan's state policy for decades. In last, it has been stated that India and US need to work to ensure that spectacular gains made in bilateral ties are preserved and nourished. Our next important headline is Great G20 Power, Great Responsibility. ये अवेलेबल है पेज नंबर 9 पे और ये भी रिलेटेड है पेपर 2 इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन से। इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो अबाउट इंडियन फॉरेन पॉलिसी एंड डिप्लोमेसी, recent developments and future prospects. अभी recent developments क्या हुए हैं? Recently senior officers meeting of Quad was held. Second India-Japan 2+2 foreign and defense ministerial meeting was held in Tokyo to take forward strategic cooperations in areas such as joint exercises, defense manufacturing and emerging technologies. Prime Minister of India is scheduled to attend the meeting of the Council of Heads of the State of Shanghai Cooperation Organization in Uzbekistan. India will also preside as a president of United Nations Security Council for December 2022. India will also assume the presidency of G20 from December 1st, 2022. The coming months will be testing time for Indian foreign policy and diplomacy as the country prepares to host G20 and SCO summits next year. India will be central in outlining key priority areas which will give credibility to India's pivotal role in the international community. Our next important headline is Who is the median road accident victim in India? ये available है पेज नंबर 10 पे and it is related to paper 1 population and associated issues section. In this article we have to know about the findings of latest accidental deaths and suicide in India report, right? According to a recent report, despite significant reduction in road accidents from pre-pandemic levels, there were more than 1.5 lakh deaths in India, highest since 2014. Uttar Pradesh and Delhi had the highest number of road accident related to deaths among states and cities respectively. Data show that median road accident victim in 2021 was male aged between 18 and 44 who traveled in two-wheeler and was speeding or driving carelessly during late evenings. However, few cities and states deviated from this pattern. Our next important headline is of a female knight and the Begums of Bhopal. It is available on page number 1. और ये रिलेटेड है पेपर 1 हिस्ट्री सेक्शन से. इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो अबाउट द ब्रीफ हिस्ट्री ऑफ भोपाल. तो आप गो थ्रू उसको कर लीजिएगा. राइट, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड है ये आर्टिकल. Our next important headline is India raises Sri Lankan Tamil issue in UN. It is available on page number 13. और ये related है paper 2 international relations से. In this article, we have to know about the key takeaways from the 51st session of the United Nations Human Rights Council and statements made by India. So recently, India has said that it has always believed in the responsibility of states for promotion and protection of human rights and constructive international dialogue and cooperation guided by UN Charter. In this regard, India delegation notes with the concern the lack of measurable progress made by government of Sri Lanka on their commitments of a political solution to the ethnic issues. Right? Our next important headline is Supreme Court rejects petition linking pornography to sex crimes. It is available on page number 13 और ये related है paper 2 polity and governance से. In this article, we have to know about Supreme Court recent observations on petition linking pornography to sex crimes. Supreme Court didn't entertain a plea advocating a link between watching internet porn and sex crimes, including child abuse. The court observed that child sex abuse is a crime by itself. Investigation into individual cases by the police would reveal whether or not viewing of pornography had triggered the crime. That aspect would be part of evidence of each individual case. Our next important headline is Prolonged Rohingya stay impacts Bangladesh stability. ये अवेलेबल है पेज नंबर 15 पे और ये रिलेटेड है पेपर 2 इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस से. इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो अबाउट रोहिंग्या रिफ्यूजीज, इश्यूज लिंक्ड टू देम एंड व्हाट लाइज अहेड. तो इन सारे पॉइंट्स को हमने अपनी वेबसाइट पे बहुत ही अच्छे से कवर किया है और उसका लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है. राइट. और नेक्स्ट एंड लास्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज इंडिया में नीड अप टू 28 gigawatt new coal fired plants by 2032. ये अवेलेबल है पेज नंबर 16 पे और ये रिलेटेड है पेपर 3 इकोनॉमी सेक्शन से. इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो अबाउट द फाइंडिंग्स ऑफ recent report by the advisory body of Central Electricity Authority. It revealed that India may need additional up to 28 gigawatt of coal fired power generation capacity by 2032. Apart from the 25 gigawatt thermal projects that are under construction, it has been also highlighted that the share of coal in India total power generation, however, is likely to fall below 60% by 2027, with India targeting the addition of 500 gigawatt in non-fossil fuel based installed capacity by 2030. Right? तो दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही. जाते जाते यही कहेंगे कि बीइंग काइंड इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन बीइंग स्ट्रांग बिकॉज बीइंग राइट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन बीइंग रॉन्ग. थैंक्स फॉर लिसनिंग.